remembering the 9/11 attacks. As America mourns, President Obama appeals for religious tolerance.
We are not and never will be at war with Islam. It was not a religion that attacked us that September day. It was Al-Qaeda.
No apology from the taxman over 6 million mistakes, but the revenue says repayment doesn't have to be taxing.
What a ball from Scholes! Berbatov!
And no Rooney, but the goals keep flowing for Manchester United. Hello and good afternoon. President Obama has called for religious tolerance as America commemorates the September the 11th terror attacks. The row over the sighting of an Islamic centre near Ground Zero in New York was put to one side this afternoon as the country mourned its dead. But demonstrations both in favour of and against the centre are planned later today. Laura Trevelyan is in New York for us now. Laura.
Well, this is a solemn day when the city pauses to reflect on that Al-Qaeda attack which came out of a clear blue sky and changed so much. On a bright blue morning, just like the one 9 years ago, a moment of silence. Then a bell, marking the minute the first plane struck the World Trade Center. Those gathered contemplate what happened that day. Then the ritual.
Timothy Paul Gilbert.
Paul Stewart Gilby.
Reading out the names of those who perished.
Mark Y. Giles.
Evan Hunter Gillette.
And my father, firefighter Robert James Crawford, Safety Battalion 1. We miss you. We love you. And life has not been the same.
This is a fraught anniversary. The raw grief over what happened here has collided with America's commitment to freedom of religion. Once the ceremony is over, those against the planned community centre and mosque near here will stage a protest, and so will those in favour.
Are you meeting with the Imam tomorrow?
Pastor Terry Jones, the man who sparked protests in Afghanistan, is here in New York now, announcing he's cancelled his plan to burn copies of the Quran. President Obama urged Americans to rise above the controversy.
They may seek to spark conflict between different faiths, but as Americans, we are not and never will be at war with Islam. It was not a religion that attacked us that September day. It was Al-Qaeda.
But Rosaline Talon, who lost her brother Sean, says this is the moment to speak out against the Islamic Centre.
It's just a reminder that in the name of that religion, my brother was murdered. So we're just asking that that not be brought into the remembrance. I feel very strongly on 9/11 that we have to defend that and that we have to honor those people by raising our voices when the world is really looking to us.
Allahu Akbar.
Yet 2 miles away, Muslims pray outdoors to celebrate the festival of Eid. Their mosque isn't big enough. The Imam says the Islamic Centre should move if that will reduce the tension. It doesn't matter to you where it is?
No.
As long as it's built?
Yeah. Anywhere close to that area, because that area is many offices that area. And many Muslim people are working on that area. That's why they are very good for them to pray.
The ceremony has just ended, and many relatives of the dead are hoping the focus of the day doesn't stray too far from remembrance. And people are already gathering for those rival protests, Riz. Opponents of the Islamic Centre and supporters want to use the emotion of the day to make their very different points.
And Laura, how has the issue of this Islamic Centre changed the mood of today?
Well, I was just talking, Riz, to a woman who lost her brother on September the 11th about that very point. And she said to me she has been dreading this week because of the controversy. But so far, she feels that this is like a normal September the 11th anniversary because no one has protested during the actual ceremony itself. But now that's just ended. Already you can feel that the mood is shifting. It's becoming a little bit more combative. People are gathering